Hey, what's up everyone? I have us a little keyboard to play around with. This is a Yamaha PSS-470. And as you can see, we have one busted key. And I looked all over the place and I cannot buy keys for this one because, you know, again, this is a beginner. Now the professional models or the better models, you can buy keys for them and all kind of other stuff. But the 470, you cannot buy anything. Now I can buy another non-working keyboard for like 30 bucks plus shipping. Well, I don't have that in this one. And working, you're lucky if you can get, oh, who knows, $100 for it. If you're, you know, probably 50 is more like it. But so we're gonna take a look at this one and see if, I'm hoping whatever's broke. There's a latch here, you can see it down in there. You'll see it better once we get in there. Kind of a hook on either side here. Looks like even somebody may have tried gluing it once. And it almost looks like there's something broke up front. Don't know, probably another hook. So it hooks down in there. I'm hoping that the pieces are inside of this. If they're inside, then we have a chance on fixing that key with the parts that came off of it. If not, we're going to have to do a little creative manufacturing to get that key to work like it should. Other problems, it does power on. It's on full volume. And you can barely hear it. I don't even know, let's... Yeah, it's trying to work. So we might get lucky. Either that or I was hitting that one with it. I don't know for sure. But we definitely have some problems. Like I said, and all I'm hearing is a little bit out of that speaker, nothing out of this one. Again, it could be volume. Okay, now that side's working. And it's a little louder. That's better. Mostly everything works. As far as I know. So I know our slide switches are going to need cleaned. Who knows what else when we get into it. It does have the big Yamaha branding on it. Auxiliary out where you can hook it up to an amplifier. Which is a distinct possibility that we have that little Fender front man 15G that we could hook that up to it and have some fun. Unfortunately, I don't know how to play. So, I'll tell you what though, what we're going to do is we are going to get set up and we're going to tear this down and hopefully we can find our pieces for that key and we'll get it cleaned up and maybe we can get a little more volume out of it, maybe whatever. Alright, let me get you set up. Let's get it tore down and see what we got. Get the power unhooked off of it. Let's get something to lay it on. get our key off of there. I do hear something rattling around in there. Yeah. Put batteries in it. What type? Doesn't say. Size R14 or equivalent. Feels like C. Oh. Let's see. Is that gonna reach? Nope. Dang. You notice I'm not afraid to tackle anything. The way I look at it, it's already broke. What are you gonna do? Break it? Okay. Where's this separate? Let's see if we can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's out. Almost 12. Okay, 3, 6, 9, 12, 13. I bet we gotta take all the slide off of it. Alright. Now, where's this thing? Where does it separate? Looks like, yeah, the bottom does come off of it. There we go. Unscrew. Boy, she's an awful tight one. Let's get the battery disconnected from it, from the back. We don't have to worry, these are marked, so we don't have to worry about marking it. Alright, we got one little white piece. Right there. If we look at our be like that. Or is that one of these? Oh well, okay. That one. Now, what else are we gonna... We need to take everything off of this. And no sense of standing here looking at it. No. Is that just glued? Now we got one little wire there. Let's... mark. Speakers. Are hardwired. So. That's just look like a interference shielding is what it looked like to me. Not hitting the speaker because you can't. Looks like we got to take this bottom off first to give us enough room or slack in the cable here. Okay, right here's one we're missing, and I don't see any pieces parts. Not yet anyway, unless they're laying down in there and I don't see them. It could be under. Now we're getting ahead of ourselves. Let's see if I have enough room now to. Yeah, that's better. Remember, we're taking all this apart so we can clean all the switches. A few screws there. Okay, you get the idea. Oh, alright, those are little, they have little contacts on the slides. That contact with the board here and slide up and down on those. Well, that's going to be easier to clean than what I thought. There's a lump of solder. That's not from me. Or is that a ball? It's gone now. That. Yeah. There it is. Oh man, that's going to be fun. Every one of them has a little ball along the side to yep, there's a little spring. Oh, now that's going to be fun putting that back in there. Yeah, it's my own damn fault. I wanted to show you. Now I got to hang on to that little ball. Where the hell do I put that little thing so I don't lose it? Well, how about... Okay, I got it back in there. Note to self, don't pull them out of there. Clean them right where they're at. Nope. That's all we have is just that little one little piece. Now we need to, I want to take one of these off. I think one set will come off. See if they're individuals. Yep. Yeah, they're individual keys. Now you can see what we have to work with, what we have to do. Well, let's... They all need cleaned. And they're all the whites are the same. And let's get our key. That's broke. And look at what we got. That is the nose. It goes, okay, it goes way down there. Now that we can probably fix that, but the two hooks, man. I'm gonna have to. I was hoping I could have found the rest of it inside the case, but obviously that's not the case. That it's not in the case. So we don't have them because they're not in the case. Alright. I'm gonna have to ponder on this a little bit and see what the hell I can do. I'll look some more and see if I can't find these keys, but like I said, I didn't have any luck the first time. So I'll bring you back when I have a plan. Okay, come up with a plan on fixing this. I looked again, and you know, there's no replacement parts for this particular keyboard. In fact, there's not very many for any of the Yamaha keyboards out there. This one I found some parts, keyboards, but you know, it's like $28 and $65 shipping. And it's like, Christ, you know, you still want $100. You still have to put $100 into one that's not working. It's like, no, we'll fix this one. We only got one bad key on it, so we can. I come up with a good plan on how to fix it. This is a good one. This side isn't too bad. Just a hook, where it hooks into the frame. This side has a little nipple on it. That little nipple is what actually plays the note. So we have to make that whole thing. I already did this side on the key. You can see that one, it turned out pretty good. I might be a little narrow on the inside, and I can clean that up a little bit more. And just I wanted to see if it was going to work on how I wanted to do it, so we can get it usable again. Alright, now what I did was I have a cassette, and it is exactly the same thickness as our key, which is about 55 thousandths, 56, about 57 thousandths, we'll say. And these are right at about 58,000. So we're close enough, because it's pretty critical. Everything is critical on this key. This one is for the one that I'm copying. These two pins here have to slide up in here. And then of course you have your spring. Let's see, am I putting that? Yeah. So you have your spring. This is your spring plate, and this is what holds the key up, and that hits. So we have to have it open perfect. It can't be, you know, goobered up on the inside. This one's a little thinner, like I said, down there on that. And there's different size keys on here, so this one, you know, it doesn't fit in there. But what we need to do is now we need to make this one. And it like I said, this is pretty close to exactly the same. So what I'm going to do here is we got to trace that out. Problem with tracing is you're going along the outside, and when you cut it out it's going to be a little bit bigger. Okay, you can't see it, but I can. Yeah, sure. Oh, there you are. Okay. And we can match it up with that one. And like I said, it's a lot bigger. Pretty close. And that one will go on here. Alright, now I got to get you set up again so you can see how I put it on. Okay, I'm going to cut this little tab off. Flush. Oop. Need to switch these out. Okay, this is what I come up with. I glued the little nose back on it. That was fun. You don't have to clean the back side of it because it doesn't interfere with anything. I used Gorilla Glue. I went ahead and put 2 wires in each one of those to stiffen it up a little bit more. And then threw a little white paint on it so it kind of blends in. And this is what I come up with. And my little plastic dude right there, well, hopefully it goes up just as high as the other ones, and that's what presses down on the pad to play the note. And if you ever get into these and you have to remove keys, you can take the bracket off of the back side. Take that bracket off and you can get to those keys. And what I suggest you do is you put them back, lay them out so they'll go right back where they came out of. Some of them are a little wider in here in between than other ones. And I mean, the key's the same key, but it'll be wider in here. And when you go to put them in, you've seen how I put that in. I want to put a little Wiener slide in here because all the other ones have it. Just helps the key slide up and down. And then to put the keys in, you can put the bracket back on along. These are your springs. Those little silver tabs all along there, those are your springs that spring your key back into position. And all you have to do is you hook it and push the nose down in. Yep. Come on. See, I painted that white so when you push this key down in, you don't see kind of a dark spot. But now we got to clean everything else up so we can put the keyboard in and test it and see if I got it right. Alright, normally what I do with these is I clean all those contacts up with alcohol. Those contacts are the same as what's in all the old style controllers, even some of the new controllers. We still have some of the touch pads and they're still using the same thing in those. And I've had really good luck cleaning the old Nintendo pads up with alcohol and a cotton bud on a stick. Now, most of this, from what I could tell, everything was working, but don't know for sure until we'll get everything all cleaned up on it and get it put together and test everything out. I don't want to contaminate my bottle of alcohol. Some of these are really, really nasty. Especially these selector switches. Okay, I'll let that sit up there and cook. And now we have all these little dudes, all the tabs here that we need to clean up. Process is the same. Little isopropyl alcohol, and we just go through and clean them up. Getting a little spring-like weather here. Hopefully winter's done. That's it. Now I gotta put those back in there. Now this is a pad. This long one, and this is for the keyboard. Let's take a look at it. I don't want to pull it apart. Nope. That plastic just is laying on there. My cotton bud. My sheet. And it has notches to where it will only go down on there one way. On the back of the keyboard. Or back of the keys, I should say. Like so. And that's our, yep, cool. Now we've got one more set of contacts to clean up, and that's our switches here. Each one of those. And you gotta watch. Because if you watch in the beginning, you can see I pulled one out of there, and I thought there was a solder slash bead laying inside. Oop, it was a little ball bearing. It hooks. It's on the side of each one of these. Check the height on them. So if you pull them up out of there, well, looks like it's got some. That's better. There's some black on it. You do. Nice. Alright, now we're going to be ready here in a little bit to start putting this all back together. right. A little fun. Hooked it up to that little Frontman 15G Fender amp. Works good. As you can see, our key's working really well. I have to... Let me unhook the amp. That's the one we fixed. So good. I got it all cleaned up, kind of wiped it all down. It's going to sit a little while before it gets put out, so it'll get dusty again and I'll have to wipe it down again. So I just kind of wiped the dust off of it and cleaned it up a little bit. And now it's ready to go. So I hope you enjoyed this video as long as I enjoyed making it for you. This one was another one that was a little longer in the process of fixing that key. So, hope you enjoyed it. Till the next one, I hope to see you there. Till then, see ya.